Passionate from miles away. Passive with the things you say. Passing up on my old ways. Go listen to Drake. Go listen to Passion Fruit by Drake. It's giving this full moon in Aries energy. It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for this full moon in Aries that we have coming up. Lean in, take some time with me. Relax, get comfy, light it if you got it, hydrate. You're gonna need it for this fiery ass full moon. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. All the Libra season videos are on Patreon. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything. Over there, Spirit Squadron and I go deep. We just did the Crotch Watcher series. If you know, you know. For free content, go check out my Instasham at justj_everything. TikTok at justjeverything. And for other dope shit that I do, to book with me, schedule apothecary stuff, get you a customized herbal self-care products, spirit soak, justjeverything.com. Excuse me. All right. So this is a full moon. This is a season or a time of the month when we release, when we heal. This is the germination of the seeds that were planted from the new moon, because new moons are the appropriate time to manifest and to set intentions and all of that. And so there is this. I wasn't gonna do a video, honestly, because this is my full moon, and then I just wanted to fucking go with it and not dissect it. But there is something about just reminding you guys of the cardinal spark of life that is Aries. This is we're dealing with the moon here, not the sun. So we are talking about our emotional body and our emotional and spiritual sector. And so this is, the emotions, the subconscious, dreams, illusions, the unseen, the things that are done in the dark. And so that can be your masculine and feminine energy. There's, expressions in both. In many African cultures, they relate the moon to the father, or the masculine energy, and the sun to the mother. And so it's all the same. It's all duality. There's, the above is of the below is of the above. And so this is a time to just feel into, I like the word that I've been hearing associated with Aries, which is aliveness. Leaning into the aliveness of your life, into feeling alive, feeling fucking present, being here, being in a moment, being in the moment. And so this is, with this being, Aries is the first house, the sign of I am. All of the other signs are built on the back of Aries, because you don't know what is yours to have, what to think, what to feel, what to will, until you know who the fuck you are, and Pisces, what you believe in, which is the end. And so there is this start of a new lunar cycle, a start of a new emotional cycle that is initiating for all of us. A start of a new cycle, completion, metamorphosis, ending, rebirth. There is going to be new emotional activity, new emotional energy, new emotional impulses, deepening of your intuition, and especially exploring how you prioritize yourself. Who are you and what do you do about it? The me wounds versus the we wounds, and this is happening in really, really close contact with Chiron retrograde in Aries, which is the wounded healer. And so this is all of our identity wounds, stuff coming up from the childhood, a new chapter in your relationship to your childhood wounds, your childhood trauma, and a new relationship to your identity wounds and your current identity recognition and what you know about yourself to be true, and how you let that relate to the other, how you let that relate to whoever you get the opportunity to interact with. And so there is this theme here of like what's holding you back from a higher, more authentic expression of who you are, of all of, you know, what's holding you back from the higher and more authentic emotional activity and energy and impulses and what you act on. There is just something what's keeping you back from the higher, more authentic aliveness. Aliveness, yes. And that's the thing, like Aries, they just want to, it's like all sensation based. It's like, make me fucking feel. I just want to feel something. I just want to feel. I just want to feel something. I just want to feel something really real so that I can really feel like a person again. Hydrate. So this full moon in Aries is happening on October 9th on Sunday at 2:55 p.m. Mountain Time, 4:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's happening at 16 degrees Aries. And you know I gotta hit you with the handy dandy. I'm going in a blind with you all, so Aries, 16 degrees. I was born on the 15th, but I am 25 degrees Aries. I'm fucking Western and Vedic Aries as fuck. So I'm so excited about this. Anyway, okay, so Elias Lonsdale's description of the 16th degree of Aries is 3 sculptured birds, 1 black marble, 1 white marble, 1 solid gold. Genius. An extraordinary consciousness and a threefold sweep of the phases of intelligence, coming into the fullest domain. At first, the naive confidence in the mental powers and in our own ability to know what everyone needs to know and do what everyone needs to do. But later on, there creeps in, and always was there hovering, the terrible knowledge that you know nothing, understand even less, and are operating in the dark. This can be terrifying, but it is also redemptive in radical measure. And it's interesting that I just started smiling at this is terrifying because like the you know nothing, that's where I fucking live, where it's just like that. There are people who are just like, oh my God, you know something? And I'm like, I know nothing. I am fucking nothing. This is not me. I get out of the way. Like, there's this terrifying like nothingness and everythingness. Anyway, this can be terrifying, but is also redemptive in radical measure. Then there comes a synthesis, a cooking up of the raw intelligence into a vital grasp of the essentials in life, and in particular of your own place in this world, with a brilliant awakening to the total design of how your own awareness is perfectly poised in the center to reflect all that is truly. Oof! Goodness. That last sentence, he's known for a run-on sentence, but damn are they beautiful. Then there comes a synthesis, a cooking up of the raw intelligence. That's what I'm saying. There's a raw, and that's what one thing that Aries get like a bad rap about. Aries are in like one of the most slept on intellectuals of the zodiac. There is that spark of life comes with a curiosity, and Mars, their ruling planet, being in Gemini right now, there is this like raw curiosity, that intelligence, that wit, that hunger for knowledge and hunger for the knowing, that seeker energy is rising up to the surface for a lot of us, for the collective. And that's why everybody's like seeking answers. Cooking up of the raw intelligence into a vital grasp of the essentials in life. There is something about like being in that raw energy that gets you to it's like it's like, wow, okay, I just got like, I saw like a theremin or like a line that vibrates. And it's like, if you lean over here, if it vibrates too much over here, it's survival mode. If it vibrates just enough over, like, in the center, or like slightly off center, it's thriving. And so there is something about like being in that place of like, what is the like being stripped down to the bare minerals and to the bare minimum of like essentials, and like understanding like thriving life, like what is that, and what is that for me, and in particular of your own place in this world, with a brilliant awakening to the total design, and how your own awareness is perfectly poised in the center to reflect all that is. Woo, truly. There are shifts coming in money, because there are shifts coming in how you see yourself, and therefore how you value yourself, and therefore how you value yourself, Taurus, you will reach for new shit for what's yours to have. So, that lit me the fuck up for some reason. And it's funny because as I was writing that, the shifts in money, I was trying to write question marks, but I kept writing money signs, and I just saw 1111. There's like a reset in money. There's the money that you've been wishing for, stability you've been wishing for, abundance that you've been wishing for. Stuff is coming in, I'm telling you. Saturn's going direct, and new karma is being like doled out, consequences, new justice is being like released. And so there are shifts coming to our physical, to the bag, to our physical environments and surrounding the things that we've been wanting for. There's resets. I kept trying to draw a question mark, but I kept drawing money signs. And so it just like, and I was like, what's going on? My brain's like fucking glitching. And so it's funny, some of you are questioning, or you're being tested, or like your faith is being tested, maybe about money or stability. And there are going to be shifts there. And as I was writing that, the Meg Thee Stallion song Cash Shit came on. And it's just like, yes, I'm on my cash shit. I'm in my bag, bitch. Yes, for sure. So the question I really want to ask is, what's holding you back from being you? What's holding you back from more of like your you-ness? Are there any blockages? Welcoming in our benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for us. Knight of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Devil. For some of you, this is dogma. You've been told that like your particular brand of freedom is of the devil, or is scary, or is wrong, or is immoral, or is, like taboo. Like you're afraid to like experience the taboo, or afraid to like just explore your shadow. And we go back and watch the shadow video. Where did that seed of doubt come from? Who told you that shit wasn't appropriate? Who told them? And the people who told you, are they living full, authentic, happy lives? Then it's time for you to really allow yourself to get back on this quest of love, to like defend yourself against whoever has a hold on you, whoever has a hold on your mind, whoever has chains on you. There are toxic attachments. There may be somebody with Capricorn or Aquarius, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. This could be a mother, or a father, or a parent, a caregiver, that like they still are like the voice in your head, you know what I mean? Or like they're keeping their fears about their life, or their shadows have been projected onto you. So some of you are dealing with shadows that aren't even yours. These are your family's shadows, your parents' shadows, your families or parents' insecurities or fears about their ability to have their own, variation of authenticity in their own lives. And so it's just like, there's some shit that some of you, it's like you haven't even gotten to work through or access your own shadow, because you're still fighting through familial, generational shadows, and the breaking of the hold that maybe culture or religion or dogma or the groupthink shit has had the role that's played on your life. Please clarify. Also, some of you, there's lovers. There's like that have kept you from having the fullness, the authenticity, the you-ness that you want. There could be like a fear of like, will anybody love me if I do this, or if I am this, or I operate this way. For some of you, it's like this, the optics on you, or the like. There may be like, you know, people that are looking up to you or watching you, and you're afraid, or that, you know, if you pivot, if you operate, you know, more authentically, that you're going to lose, you know, followers, or your market, or something of that nature. So there is a need to just really, this is going to be a time where what's holding you back, I feel like fire is getting lit up under us in regards to like, how long you gonna be this version of you? Please clarify the Knight of Cups. This quest of love towards yourself needs to initiate. And if whoever is opposing this change in your life, why are they opposing it? Are they even happy in their own lives? Yeah, this is some shit that's been going on since childhood. And it definitely may involve someone with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. Someone who used to provide you shelter, or currently provides you shelter. Someone you have kids with. Maybe this also could be kids, a fear of what like your children will think. And it's just like, show them that you can be a whole person, rather than just keep sacrificing bits and bits of who you are, so they subconsciously learn to do that. So operating in authenticity. I feel like there's opposition coming, and you finally are going to start like, the more that you rise into your you-ness, the more you're going to notice who that makes uncomfortable and who can't handle that. And here's your fucking sign. Please clarify the Devil. Especially if you have Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or Scorpio placements. There's this, Taurus too. There's this veil of like politeness, or how it should be, or how it should look, or decorum that is needing to fall away. Yeah, there's like, who are you? What have you discovered about yourself? Radical shifts of the mind. There's powerful conversations that are coming in to be had. And I feel like you're needing to really start using your voice, proclaiming who you are, what you want, getting out of survival mode, striving to thrive, and really like letting this this purity out, the like letting your light shine, because you're not afraid of your darkness, because you've looked at your fears. And so it's a big time to ask, what are you afraid of? And who planted that fear there? And why would you fear that? Why would you feel, you know, I mean, like, what is the validity there? The validity of this old programming that we've been clinging to. Is there anything, or what activities, or what steps need to be taken to access more aliveness in our life? Ooh, Tie That Binds by Drake just started playing. And there's this Spanish guitar. It's funny, Tie That Binds. There are holds. Who has a hold on you? What has a hold on you? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid that you're too much? And if I'm too much, go find less. Go find less. What's keeping us? What do we need to do to step into our aliveness? More aliveness in our life. Dancing, more movement in the body. Reaching for more tarot, Reiki, massage, fun. I see the Lovers. Trying new things. Being done with the old way that we governed or restricted our physical, spiritual, or sexual energy. Get curious, explore, study, expand, get out in the world. Live your fucking life. Tend to and prioritize your mental health, your personal health, your self-awareness, making sure like you knowing you flaws in every aspect of you puts you in a position where you love yourself in such a way that you don't hunger for another. And when you're not hungry, you don't just eat what the fuck ever shows up to the table. You don't just let everybody sit at your fucking table when you're not hungry. When you satiate and feed yourself, whoo, the game fucking changes. And you start to attract in and draw in people who satiate and feed themselves. And then we can have something to talk about over fucking dinner. Then, I'm telling you, Aries is the base of the scale. What you're weighing on the fucking beams of the scale, Libra is the beam, and what you're weighing on this beam is fucked if the base is off. And so, Aries is the base. I am is the base. Who are you and what are you ready to do about it? And when you do something about it and you live that passion, fucking fruitful life, the fruit of your labor, the prosperity, financial prosperity, happiness, fulfillment is a byproduct of this purpose-driven, passionate life. And then you draw in this like divine pairing, this divine counterpart, these divine people that just like fill up all these like puzzle pieces. Because you have your own particular set of codes, and once you come into like the mastery level, you start to draw in other people who have the other codes, and then you can start to really unlock shit, because we are biologically, we are social creatures, and we are meant to be cohesive together, to co-create, to bond. And as much as I preach, being a strong, independent person, you don't need nobody, blah, 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 get you there to having a very full life so that nobody can come in and mold you and tell you what your full life looks like. Someone can come in and it can just be grand and sweet and a cherry on top of your already dope as fuck life. Get busy getting alive. Get busy getting unstuck so that you can generate a brand new foundation for yourself. And you can come into a very specific mastery level with your spirit and your awareness and your knowing. And you can start to materialize the life that you want, and therefore be of so much better service to everyone around you. Got this.